All right, so welcome back to Reawakening the Primal Instinct podcast. This is your host, Brad Jones. I am on my way home after a little trip to the range, and got to shoot that Beretta A300 Outlander for the first time, and patterned it for. I didn't shoot any clays. I did pattern it for turkey, since opening weekend is next weekend in Indiana. I know some of you have probably already had a month of hunting, so hope y'all got your turkeys. I'm hoping to get mine next Saturday. We shall see. The gun shot really well, real smooth. Patterned pretty well with the full choke, and shooting the Browning BXD turkey loads. I tested number 4 and number 5 shot, and seems to pattern the 5 shot a little better. 4 shot patterns a little better, longer distance, and the 5 shot pattern a little better at a little closer distance. So in Indiana, really 25 to 40 yards is a pretty reasonable shot, and both of them pattern pretty well out to that distance. So I'll probably take the number 5 with me, try and call them in a little closer since it's early in the season. If I don't get anything opening weekend, I'll load the number 4s, and in case I get a little longer shot. So that's the plan. Anyways, this is going to be a little bit of a short podcast. Probably, maybe, I don't know. We'll see how long I go here. But yeah, I'm real happy with the shotgun. Shot really well. That semi-auto seems to soak up a little bit of the recoil. Like I said, I didn't get to shoot any clays. They had the range I go to, the NRA was doing a hunter safety course, so they were tying up the clays range. So I didn't get a chance to shoot any clays with it, but that's all right. Bird season's not for a while, so I got plenty of time. I'll shoot some clays this summer and get my swing down. But yeah, patterned real well with the turkey loads. As 3-inch magnums can hit a little hard, but the semi-automatic really soaks up the recoil on it. So didn't have any misfeeds or anything from the shotgun, which, you know, being a brand new shotgun, you worry about that a little bit, but the 3-inch should help with that, I imagine. Sometimes the light load 2 3/4 don't cycle real well until the gun's broken in, but the 3-inch didn't have any trouble. So then I got in some AR shooting. Still having a little bit of trouble with my red dot. Not with the red dot. I just got to get it dialed in a little better. It's shooting a little left. Not bad. Still on the block at 50 and 100 yards, but it is shooting a little left. So that's all right. I'll get it dialed in, get it figured out. I'm thinking about dumping the red dot and going to either a 1:4 or a 1:6 X scope on it. My old eyes have it's a little easier shooting with a scope. After I got done with the AR, I put just 5 rounds. All I wanted to do was verify 0 on my deer rifle, my .308 Browning X bolt. and man, that thing is spot on. Holding it's about a 1-inch group at 100 yards. This range, longest distance you can go is 100. So there is another range close to me that you can go out to 200 as a guest, and if you're join the range, you can go all the way out to 1,000. So I'm probably going to join out there. I'm going to bite the bullet and pay the money, join the range out there so I can get out to 1,000. But so far I'm real happy with the performance out of that gun as well. And I've got the Weaver Tactical 3-15 by 50 is my optic on that, and it's holding zero. It tracks spot on, and with my business, my Garrison Tactical business, I can get Weaver Tactical Weaver is one of the scopes that I have available through my distributor. So I was able to pick that up at a really good price. The optic on my AR, the red dot, is the Vortex Spark 2, and so far I've been pretty happy with it. Like I said, I'm just it's mostly me, I think, but pulling a little left, so I gotta get that dialed in, get it figured out. It's not, like I said, I'm on target. I'm just not I'm not where I want to be, especially standing and running standing drills and that kind of stuff. So we'll get there. I'm not that worried about it. And then I closed out the session. I always do with the handgun. That's kind of been my primary discipline for shooting sports anyways, has been a handgun. And it's always good to practice with that. If you're going to carry, you need to be proficient with your weapon. So I shot pretty well. First time I've shot in a while. Probably 6 weeks maybe. I don't like going that long, but I've had other stuff going on, so I haven't had a chance to shoot much. But I did pretty well. Knocked out the center of the target and had a few strays, but nothing off paper, nothing off the target. Just a few that got outside of the bullseye ring. So I'm pretty happy with that. And I'm thinking, haven't decided yet. My shotgun's not really a 3-gun shotgun, but I could use it for that. So I'm thinking about maybe shooting some 3-gun or some 2-gun this summer, and doing some competition shooting. I've never done that. But primarily, main thing I wanted to get accomplished today was get that shotgun pattern for turkey season next weekend. I've been practicing with my box call and working on the various calls and all that kind of stuff. So I've got that dialed in pretty well. Talked to the guy at the range. He's with the DNR. Find out what I needed to do to get on next weekend. Unfortunately, I did not get drawn for a reserved hunt at any of the state properties, so I have to do a walk-up, and there's a lottery, and so he told me what I need to do, where I need to go, and we'll see. Hopefully I'll be able to get on. If not this weekend, I'll be able to get on next weekend or the following weekend. So turkey season runs through the 13th of May, and so I'll have 3 possible Saturdays to get on. So hopefully I'll be able to get out in the woods this weekend. If not, then maybe the following weekend I'll be able to get drawn that weekend. We'll see. That's all for today. Like I said, I wanted to keep this short, but I haven't haven't put out a podcast in a while, so I needed to get that done. Just kind of filling you in where we're at. Wife and I did buy a house. Well, we have an accepted offer on a house. Closing's not till the end of May, and then I'll be about 5 minutes away from the range that I want to join, so that'll be nice. And they do release pheasant and release chukar hunting on that at that range too. They've got quite a big property. They do deer hunting, but I'm not so sure I want to deer hunt out there. It's pretty said it's kind of canned. You're almost guaranteed to get a deer, so I guess that can be good and bad. It's not really hunting to me, but at the same time, meat's meat, right? And I do like venison. They have a dog training area out there and all kinds of stuff. So I think I am going to join once we get moved in and get settled. The other thing is I'm going to have room. I'll be able to get my FFL and start selling firearms. And I've got a room that I can set up as my store. So I'm looking forward to that. Get that process started as well. So once we get down there, I'll let you all know and let you know how to get in touch with me if you want to order anything. The distributors that I work with on the non-FFL stuff, most of them also have firearms and FFL items, so there won't be any stretch to just send them my FFL, and I'm already set up with them, so that'll be easy enough. And I'll be able to get all the major brands. Of course, if you're want a handgun, you have to be from Indiana, since will be in Indiana FFL, but long guns or anything like that, you can come visit me and I can sell anything to you other than a handgun. So that'll wrap up this podcast. Thank you for sticking by and listening, and hopefully once we get moved into the house, I'll be able to set up a studio and start being more regular with these. Get some interviews going. I've been in touch with some people, some of the other hunting podcasts that you're probably familiar with, as well as a couple of guys that I know that have TV shows. And like I said, once we get moved in and I can get everything set up the way I want to have it set up, we'll be able to start doing all of that. But for now, I just wanted to get this one out to you. So if you guys are getting out in the woods this weekend, happy hunting. If you've already been out there, I hope you had success. And of course, we're coming into prime fishing season too. I've been out a couple times. They're it's a little early up here in Indiana, northern Indiana. We don't have much of a spawn yet, so I'm looking forward to the spawn and getting on some bass before we move. So, all right, well, that'll do it. I'm going to sign off here, and thanks for listening. And good luck hunting. Good luck fishing. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.